In. Okay, so hi everyone. So let's wait a bit for everyone to join in, and then we can start our workshop regarding iGMS and ChatGPT and how you can use them together to strategically enhance your business as well. Okay, so I think we can wait for like a 1 minute, and then we can start. Okay, I think actually we can already start it, so all good. Okay, so hi everyone, first of all. So it's good to see you today. And yes, the presentation will be also recorded and will be also uploaded to YouTube as well. So you can definitely rewatch it anytime, and we'll also send you like all the details after the workshop as well with no problem. Okay, so um, thank you everyone first of all for joining. So here, actually my name is Nino. I'm community manager here at iGMS, and we also have Igor, our co-founder as well, here to join us. So today we'll talk about how you can use iGMS website builder with ChatGPT to actually get more direct bookings, customize your website, basically all of the things that you would need to get started with the direct bookings. Okay, so first up, if this is like our today's agenda, so I'll talk about briefly what iGMS is, because some of you may not know what iGMS is. Your first first starter here, so we will explain it. So you can also we will be also understanding ChatGPT and its capabilities. We'll also talk about strategies for effective AI utilization. Of course, we'll have like a real-time demo of like how you can use ChatGPT with your direct booking website, and of course, we'll have like around like 50-minute Q&A session so we can answer all of your questions together. So now let me start with what iGMS is. So basically, iGMS is a vacation rental software that helps hosts to handle and automate the short-term management tasks via website and mobile app. And I would say it's like all-in-one property management system with powerful automation. And as we like to call it, to let hosts put their routine on autopilot and grow their business. So not only we have channel manager on our side, but as you can see, we have a lot of different features like unified inbox, pinning and task management, our direct booking website, which we'll talk about today, and a lot different things as well. So let's actually focus more on our website builder, which is we recently released it. I would say we have released a couple of months ago, and it's like a full website builder, which gives you the powerful ability to customize your website however you wish. For it to fit your brand, you can add like create different pages, create different tags as well. That basically gives you a lot of room to grow in terms of like that direct booking space, and it actually gives you capability to customize your website however you wish. So I'll show you in action in a couple of minutes. So let's actually talk about what is ChatGPT. So ChatGPT is actually an innovative AI language model introduced by OpenAI, which is currently, I would say, revolutionizing vacation rental websites, and not only vacation rental websites. A lot of people are using it like different dynamics. And as we like to call it, ChatGPT would be like your own personal assistant that we would have like available at any time. So you can use ChatGPT for creating personalized content, creating copy for your website, and actually can it can also give you tips regarding how to create your website as well. So let's see like why we recommend using ChatGPT with your direct booking website. So first up, it's like a compelling website copy. So ChatGPT helps you create like engaging and persuasive content that resonates with your audience. So if you give like ChatGPT like an example of your type of audience, it will create a website copy based on it as well. It will also create SEO-friendly text where you can leverage ChatGPT to generate content optimized for search engines, enhancing your website visibility. And of course, it will attract more traffic that way. And the third one, which I think is the best one, it saves you a lot of time. So this like automated content creation with ChatGPT allows you to save time, which is like I would say it's like a valuable resource that all of our property owners, property managements, they have it like they don't have a lot of like valuable time that way. So actually, ChatGPT will help save you like a lot of time, which will help you focus on more like different aspects of your business or your life as well. And now let's talk about the prompt. So what is prompt? Because we will hear it like a lot in this presentation, this workshop. So prompt would be like a specific instruction or a question given to an AI model like ChatGPT for actually to create like a direct response to your question. So they play like a crucial role in guiding AI model to generate the relevant and targeted output. So basically, we'll need to have clear prompts and also like I would say you need to like explain to a chat a lot more what you want to get from chat in order for it to create like the best like output that there is. So here we have actually how prompts can strategically be used in this chat. So first up, direct content focus. So by providing clear prompts, you can steer ChatGPT to produce the content that aligns with your specific goals, whether it's like highlighting unique property features, answering common questions, basically all the details. Then it can also help enhance engagement. So you can also use prompts to generate interactive content, like such as quizzes, helpful travel tips, guides, or whatever you wish. And also it helps you maintain that brand voice. So it will help you have like a consistent like brand voice throughout your like website or like whatever you're creating. And these types of prompts can help you like maintain your brand's voice and style across your website. So here we have our prompt examples that we'll be using in like the next couple of minutes, but also you can see them. So first up, we have like highlighting property features. So for example, if you're creating a listing for yourself at the first time, it can actually give you like a description of the listing that you would already see on Airbnb or direct booking website or somewhere. You can give the like a chat an example of the prompt, like write a captivating description of a beachfront vacation rental that emphasizes its serene location, spacious balcony, and modern amenities. You can give it like a little more bit detail. So for example, if you have like don't have like a spacious balcony, you can give like emphasis on more different details. Maybe you have like a full kitchen or like basically anything. So you can give and highlight that focus with chat. Then, for example, local area information. Prompt example would be create a guide highlighting top local attractions and dining options near our downtown apartments, suitable for families and young travelers. And third one would be SEO-driven content. So, for example, we have a develop an informative blog post about top 10 tips for perfect beach vacation. And you can even give them keywords to incorporate. So you have done your research about the keyword. You can tell chat to actually incorporate keywords like, let's say, beachfront vacation rentals, family beach vacations into that blog. So it can also give you like more and like optimize your blog for the SEO as well. Yeah, this would be actually it for the like small presentation. Now let's move on to the demo itself. So here, let me refresh it for you. And let's start. So this is our website that we have been optimizing for the last couple of meetings, but what we'll do is we'll actually like recreate those like the same section that we have and that we created over this past meetings. So you can actually see it in action and not to like rewatch all the meetings so you can actually see everything in here. So this is how our website currently looks like. So as you can see, we have our like landing page where we have like our search bar, we have our featured properties list where you can see all the properties that we featured on the website. And we also have like a button that you can go to and it will let you do the article. So currently today we will create, we'll use different ChatGPT features. So we'll use the usual ChatGPT, which will give us like a written content. And we'll also use DALI, which is like AI model like that ChatGPT has, which actually generates pictures for you according to the prompts that you give them. So now let's go through each one of the sections. So currently we'll create FAQ section, about us section. We'll also create like a blog page where we'll be adding our blog posts in, and we'll customize our main landing page a bit. So now let's move on to our website builder part where we are customizing the website from. So this is how it looks like. As you can see, we have all the different pages that we have created over the time and our main landing page which we'll be customizing today as well with all of those different pages in it. So now, before we start and give them prompts about the FAQs, about us, and blog pages, first let's log into the ChatGPT and I will give it like a brief, I would say like history, a background about us. So in that case, like in this like website case, or like as an example, currently we are a property management company with short-term rentals in heart of Vancouver, focusing more on digital nomads and full unique spaces that create home away from home. So now ChatGPT has this background. And let's actually create the text for this like page about the search bar. So what we'll have to do, we will give a ChatGPT this prompt. So please create a single creative and catchy sentence for the landing page positioned above the booking engine that captures the excitement and allure of traveling and encourages visitors to start their booking process. So let's actually give it to the chat and let's see. Okay, so as you can see, it already generated a sentence for us. So personally, I just read it through and I like it. But what you can do, of course, if you don't like the first outcome, so you can actually give it like tell the chat to like generate another sentence as an example, and to actually regenerate for you like in different format as well. Let's actually use this new one as we have it here. And what we can do, let's click edit button. So in the website builder itself, you will have like edit button at the top of every section so you can edit it like really quickly. And we have the content here that says the description. So this like we're actually pasting it in. And as you can see, so right now we'll be changing this background. It doesn't, the text does not look like nice right now, but we'll be actually changing that in a bit. Okay, so as you can see, the text looks cool.
This is really good. I have a question here. Since every business is unique, how do you put the ChatGPT? How you set up the context of the business? What is the specific?
Yeah, so for example, right now, so as last time we focused on like digital nomads, that's why I implemented it. So you can actually implement like different things that your business more focuses on. So because right now, there's like a wave of like apartments are focusing on digital nomads. But for example, if you're focusing more on families, let's say you're like a family stays or maybe beachfronts, you can definitely add that in, and it'll actually generate the content based on that.
Would you suggest to actually be working on the context, like the definition of the business first, just through the chat, and then save it somewhere and maybe use it as a context again when you come back and
Yes, I
wanna
would.
design?
Yeah, I would recommend that actually because it will give you like a consistent like brand voice because ChatGPT would take like into account every word that you give it to them. So if like there's like a one word that you write in differently, it may put like a different like outcome. So that's why what you can always do, like create like a Word document or something that you like save like the like background info in somewhere and then start up from there. Because for example, I always like to you can always like ask chat something without background info, but that background info actually helps you a lot. So for example, if not only like this part, just like in general, like work to work days, I always say like some background I would like to give chat to actually create the best outcome that there is.
Great. Also, I talked to several property managers here locally in Vancouver. They started to use this a lot, and the feedback basically is that it's very amazing how many pages per month they publish now, new pages. It's not only about the content that it generates; it's also a good opportunity to explore the possible topics that you can post about your local business. Because after all, what you're interested is to attract the new traffic. Your direct booking website would not promote itself. It would need to attract your guests and some interest, potentially interest from your homeowners and investors if you put in this the funnel of new investors into the same website through the landing pages that you can create as a custom page. But it works really well if you not only set up this once, but you continue to dedicate your time towards like new pages and new topics explained on your website. Overall, this is where the traffic is generated, and your brand is exposed to more and more people.
Yeah, I do agree with that. Okay, so as you can see, we have added this text in, so I'll just close it and I will save it because last time I did not save it and it didn't add it. So let's save our progress in here. Okay, And now let's actually, so we create this one, but let's move on to like, I would say like a more complex thing, which would be our FAQ page. So as you can see, I've created the buttons in here for FAQ, about us, and a blog page. So what I will do, I'll actually create a page, let's say FAQ page as an example, and let's call it FAQ February 26th. So we know it was created today. You can actually call it whatever you wish. It's just for our like differentiation purposes. And what I can do, I can click edit and I can change the layout, change the content, change the image, basically do anything. But let's first, before we start it, let's actually give chat to actually generate us that FAQ section. So what you can do, you can tell the chat to generate an FAQ section with the common questions and informative answers from potential guests. So what it will do, it will actually take that background info that we gave them and and create the FAQ section based on that. Yeah, as you can see, it remembered that it was for digital nomads. So it's asked like create like FAQ for like digital nomads, unique spaces, long-term stay, because it knows that digital nomads may stay for a longer time than your usual like a short-term stay. Cancellation policy as well, pets as well. And as you can see, I would say it's like a really comprehensive FAQ page, to be honest, because it takes into account all the background info that we gave it to them. Usual check-in, check-out times, get around Vancouver, who I can contact when there's like a problem in my state. But I would say it's like a really comprehensive, a good FAQ section, to be honest. And what I will do, I just click copy, and I can actually copy like this because ChatGPT is adding like stars in it. So let's go to our website builder. Let's choose this one, this layout, and add everything in there. So as you can see, our questions and answers are already in there. What I will do, I will just create like FAQ. You may even add like a title into it as well. And I will close it, I will save it. So right now we have created the page, but what we'll need to do in order to this page to fully work, we'll need to add and link it to this button in here. So what we'll do, we'll go to our main page, click edit, and here we have our buttons. And here we have our FAQ page, so I'll click it, and I will click and select the page that says FAQ February 26th, which is today, and I'll click save. So what it will do now, if I go into preview page, and if I click FAQ, it will actually lead me to the one page that I have created right now. And as you can see, it does have like a lot of info as well. So I really like it. Now let's move on to the About Us page. So in terms of the About Us, what we can do, let's actually create page one more time. So let's create, it doesn't matter, so let's do about February 26th, so we can know that this page was created today. To be honest, I don't want this part in here, so what I will do, I'll just delete it, and I'll have the unified space in here. And now, in terms of an About Us page, so let's give them the ChatGPT this prompt. So please write content for About Us page for our direct booking website specializing in vacation rentals. The text should convey our passion for travel and hospitality, highlight our experience in the industry, and emphasize our commitment to providing exceptional stays and unique experiences for our guests. Include key elements, so you can also give them to include the keywords as well. So I gave them like key elements such as journey, values, what sets us apart from others in the vacation rental market as well. And also we can give it like put more focus on digital nomads, for example. Nomads as well. And as you can see, it starts generating About Us page right now. And as you can see, it adds home away from home. This is like the first prompt that I added at the start. So it actually takes into account every sentence that I give the chat as well. So what I can do right now, I can create like a page with different sections as well. So what I can do, let's do it like this. So for the first part, let's do it with the picture. So, and we can add it after, and let's edit the content. Let's do about us and add in this content. So that's the first. And let's add like a vacation rental company. Okay, so what I will do, I will add this part only in here, and then what I will do, I will add more sections in there. So let's choose, let's say text/article once again, and change our layout. But what can we do is we can move this tab up and let's add our second part in. So in the content, so here we have our chat, so our journey. Let's add our journey part in here. So as you can see, it added it in here. So let's close it, save. And if we add this one, no, I don't think. Let's do it like as unified text. Okay, let's choose this one, for example. Our values. Let's do this one once again. Or maybe let's do this one. Let's set us apart. And do this.
And of
Let's
course,
add.
you don't want to put values generated by ChatGPT without explaining your personal values or your business values, of course. My suggestion would be still, consider this as a chat. So do the conversation and explain it's more information about your business and your vision on how you run your business, what kind of guests you want to attract before you generate something like value set.
Of course. And what you can also do in here, so as you can see, I added like a lot of like different sections. So what I can also do, I can, if for example, I don't like the layout, what I will do, I'll actually push our values up and keep our journey in here, put success support and our commitment too. So I think the page looks nice right now. And what I will do, I will add this, not here. Let me go into the builder once again. So what I will do, I will add about us page into our button as we did with FAQ. And save it. And let's preview the page and see how it looks. To be honest, I think it looks quite nice. And what we can also do, we can add like images later on that we generate using DALL-E as well. Now, let's move on to our blog. So on our blog, we have actually already added 2 articles, as you can see in here, but we will add like one more as well.
I love the images, by the way. There was one of our previous workshops where you showed that it's also generated by AI, by the way. Do we have this topic covered today,
Yeah, we actually do. So after like we go through every section right now, then we'll generate the pictures for them as well.
Okay, perfect. Also, before you or while you're doing this, I have a question here from one of the attendee, from Daniela, asking that can you please repeat about the web, where in the website you would include the newly generated topics to drive traffic for it? So first of all, it's a custom pages that you can add as many custom pages as you want. Consider this as a blog post, just like you know, in old school technology like WordPress, you have blog posts and you can post whatever you want. It's custom pages that you generate. You come up with a title and its description and pretty much the whole content, as well as images. This is a good example of the article that you just shown with a nice image. And once it's published, you don't need to do anything else because it just goes directly to the sitemap. Sitemap is a structure that Google will pick up, and it will discover your custom page and an article. And if the content is good and related to your local guests and traffic and overall the proposition, it will be indexed in the Google and it'll come up in a search within 2-3 weeks. Normally, it just goes live. Okay, Nina, return it over to you.
Okay, so as you can see, let's add like another article in here. So let's go back to the builder, go back to a page, and we have our blog page. So this is the one. So what we'll need to do, we'll need to add like a new section in here that will be like article with a header section, but we will need to customize it. So let's actually first let ChatGPT know. So right now, as you can see, we have like different articles about like hidden gems of Vancouver and insider tips on must-see local events. So right now, I thought maybe we can add something about restaurants, cafes, eateries, because we don't have that topic covered in here. Let's actually give ChatGPT a prompt first to actually give us like a teaser for that article and then generate the article as well. So in the teaser part, this is what prompt I'm giving. So please write a teaser for a blog post focusing on like local cafes and eateries that are hidden gems because we are running that narrative in here. The teaser should be engaging, informative, and spark curiosity about the unique experiences and insights the full blog post will offer to the travelers. So let's go. And as you can see, it starts generating. And it's a bit longer than we want it to be because it's used to like a longer block like teasers. But what we can actually let them know. So as you can see, we have like a one sentence area to cover that I think looks nice. But you can also definitely add like a lot more wording. So we can tell ChatGPT to actually please keep it like around one sentence, 1 to 2 sentences. And as you can see, it's shortened it. So unearth Vancouver's culinary secrets and our latest blog posts where we guide you through hidden cafes and eateries that promise to transform your dining experience into adventure, blending local flavors with stories only locals know. So I would say it's like a pretty good copy, to be honest. And what we can do in here, so let's actually change the content. So let's do it. And actually, we can also let it know to generate the title of the blog post as well. Maybe it will generate something catchy as well. Hidden Bites of Vancouver, Locals Guide to Secret Cafes and Eateries, which device I think is pretty good as well. So let's add it, as you can see. And let's add this teaser that it actually created for us. Let's do click here to read or read now. Let's do read now and keep it. Okay, now we'll close it. This is on pause for now, and let's move on to the pages part where we create the article itself. So let's create article, eateries, tab 26. So you can actually like number like the dates as well. So you know like when the article was posted as well and created. So now let's remove this section and use this one. To be honest, I think this layout looks pretty nice. I like the picture in here. And let's now give chat to write the blog post about the same topic. And as you can see, it's generating the cafes in there as well. And you can always like double check. So we can always like Google search this one. So the aloe aroma as well. And if you want to get like more info about it, so Vancouver. Yeah, maybe they changed the name as well. So we'll need to always double check it because sometimes the info may be outdated as well because it doesn't have like a real-time data regarding the info as well. Spice Kitchen. And what you can also do, you can always let it change it as well. So for example, we can give an option to please change first and second option to a different cafe. And as you can see, it's changed it up right away. Okay, let's wait for it to finish the generation part. And we can copy and paste it and add it to our blog. Okay, so as you can see, it's finished the generation part. So let's create now. So the content, we're just pasting the recommendations that Chat gave us. And let's add title in here. And yeah, so it looks quite nice. We'll click save and publish. Now we'll go back to our blog page. Blog page here. And I'll click edit, I'll click the button, and I will choose the page in here, and I'll add article about eateries. So I'll save and publish. And now let's go preview the page. And as you can see, our article is added. So I'll click read now. It will transfer me to the article that we just generated as well. And works for like all the other ones that we created. So what we will do now, as you can see, so yeah, that would be like it, for example, for like the page and like text generation part. And now let's move on to the image generation part, which I think is quite exciting. So basically, ChatGPT has this tool called DALL-E. DALL-E would be, oh, actually, I'm now in the ChatGPT marketplace, I think. Yeah, now I'm there. Okay, so DALL-E would be like an AI tool that generates images based on text descriptions. So how we'll need to use it is we'll need to provide description. So we'll need to write like a detailed description of an image you want to create. The more specific you are, the better our results. You can also specify size and quantity if needed as well. So usually ChatGPT has two sizes available right now. So like I think it has like a landscape option and like a square option. And then you just like wait for image to generate. You will see like the couple of examples that it gives you. And after that, so if you don't like it, you can give it like prompts to actually make it better as well. So right now, let's create like an image for our blog first, as it was like last thing we did. So as you can see right now, it's like a dull image of like I would say an apartment building. So what we can do right now is we can actually give DALL-E like an example of an image that it can generate. So right now, I think in this aesthetic, so we like pastel colors will blend in, like a warm tone like colors would blend in better. So what I can give it is that, let's say, generate an image of cafe in a landscape size with pastel colors in daylight as well. We can give that option as well. So as much details and description you give it, it's better. Daylight, and we can also, let's give it like an option to create with an outdoor seating as well. Seating in the city. Let's see what it gives us. So usually generate two images, so you can choose one of them, or you can also give it an option to regenerate it, so it can give you like other options as well. And as you can see, it takes a bit more time than usually it does with text, but the quality of images is much better as well. As you can see right now, to be honest, the images look really good. And as you can see, they are also really high quality as well. So if I don't like anything in here, so I can also let it like regenerate it. And also I can see the info. So this is actually what description ChatGPT used itself to generate this picture. So imagine a charming city cafe based in the gentle daylight, showcasing a vibrant yet calming palette of pastel colors. So as you can see, it wants to have like a lot more details for you to generate the best picture that there is. So what I can give it to him is that I can actually give, if I don't like the colors per se, to be honest, I think it would fit in like with our website quite nice. So I'll add it, but I also share like another example. So let's go into our blog page, background image, and upload it. For some reason, it gave me it in the different format than it usually does. But let's see if it does like this. Yeah, it gives it us in the WebP format, which I think they changed it. Last time it was PNG or JPG file, which we always supported. What we can do, we can always export it into a different kind of format as well. So I'll just re-export it in a different format, and we can upload it to our website.
I just checked out feature requests. We already have a feature request for WebP support. So it will be covered and added to the website builder soon.
Yeah, I think they just changed it because last time we did support all the files that DALL-E gave us. So I think they changed it for higher quality. But as you can see right now, this is how it looks like. And what I can do, I'll just change the overlay opacity a bit so it can be more bright. So around, I think 20% would look good. And then in the content part, yeah, everything looks good, to be honest. And I can save and publish. And our blog page, let's refresh it in here. And as you can see, this is how our blog looks like now. I think it looks pretty nice, to be honest. What I can also do, let's change the size to medium one because all of our blogs are in medium size as well. And as you can see right now, it should be unique. Okay, so we generated the picture for the blog page. What I can do, I can actually generate it for the blog itself as well. So we haven't done this last time, so let's do it now. So let's actually quickly generate square, picture of a cafe in warm tones and colors. And we'll also generate after that, we'll also generate the picture for our main one, this one as well, because when we regenerate a text for it, as you can see, it does look good, but to be honest, I think we'll need something more like brighter in colors as we are going into that tones as well. As you can see, it generated a picture for me. To be honest, I like the first one better. So I will download it. I will quickly turn it into a PNG file. Okay, and let's upload it together. Let's go to pages, article, click edit, add an image. Here, tab. Okay, so as you can see, the picture is in here. So I'll click save and publish. And let's preview the page together. To be honest, I think it looks really nice. And here we have our full recommendations. And now let's change this picture. So I do really like this picture, but to be as we're going into like warm tones part, so let's change it to warm tones as well. So let's generate a picture of a skyline in warm pastel tones in landscape sky. And let's add the detail of Vancouver skyline. Maybe it will do it as well. And we can add like a lot more details in here. So I'm not going into details right now, but you can even add like if you'd like to see like a special like apartment buildings at the down, you can also select a river. So you can add those details more in to make your image more polished. And as you can see, as you're giving it like more details regarding your like tones and what you would like to use, it gives you like a lot more options. Maybe we can give it an option to make let's add in daylight. So right now it looks like a sun rise or like when the sun goes down. So I think in the daylight it would be nice. But to be honest, I also like this photo a lot. Well, let's just in case transfer it to specific file type. Yeah, as you can see, I think this one would fit like our brand colors much better. But let's actually choose. So we have two options. So let's see how each one of them will look like on our website, and then we can actually keep the one that we like more. Okay, so let's move on to the main page. Click edit, click background image, and upload. So this is the first image that I generated. So right now, the one that I'm uploading. So let's see which one would look better. So this is the first one, which to be honest, I think it looks pretty good. But let's check the second one because it would fit our yellow colors in here more as well. But the text is white as well, so we'll need to keep that option as well. And we can do the overlay opacity here. Which device I like this one much better. So we just click save and publish. And let's actually, so that will be it for mainly what we'll do today. So let's actually roll through like everything that we did. So we added this part in, we added all the text. So to be honest, I think it looks really nice. Let's go to the FAQ page. It looks consistent. About us page as well. And the last thing that we did was our blog with this image. And this is our blog page as well. So not only this, you can, I think to be honest, you can do a lot more different things with ChatGPT. So this is just like a starter pack of everything. So as mentioned, you can create like quizzes, you can create descriptions for your properties as well, and do a lot more things. And right now, it's actually time to move on to your questions. So if you do have any, you can write them in the Q&A section in chats or whatever you wish, and like whatever you think is the best.
Great. Just one of the latest questions here. So someone was late for the webinar. Are we going to send a recorded version to the attendees?
Yes, we will. So the recording will be sent to you. Also, let me show you, the recording will be also uploaded to YouTube, not only sent to you via email, so it will be also on our YouTube channel. And also we will send over this guides as well. So, and let me actually talk a bit about this guide as well. So this is our Mastering Local SEO guide, which we have created. And I would say it's like a really comprehensive guide to actually tell you like what SEO is, how you can optimize it, how you can create content, how you can optimize everything. And I would definitely recommend downloading it. Like I will send you the links as well, and let me actually send you the links right now in the chat as well, just in case. So this is our SEO guide, and also for you to like actually also see it on our website as well, we have created an article regarding using ChatGPT with this prompts, with the recommendations as well. So you can also read through the article and have it in text as well. And it will also give you like the prompt examples. So here we have 20 ChatGPT prompts to build your website. So you can use those prompts and examples to start building your website. And these are the prompts that we also use today as well.
Great. Yeah, we're going to send a link to recorded version, as
Yes.
Nino said, so everyone would have the opportunity to do that. And also I need to mention that we run in this type of workshops every month. So if you want to participate from the very beginning next time, and you're free to do this, there is links on our website, and there are going to be follow-up emails as well with a link to the calendar. And every time we expand what we do here and bring new topics, and it's good opportunity to ask your questions directly. If you stumble upon some problems with your website builder or the article, it's a perfect time to discuss that and get some feedback. Let's go over some of the questions here. Somewhere in the very beginning, Sean asked if iGMS would ever be integrated into Google Vacation Rentals. So that's a very commonly asked question from our users. The project is in the final phase right now. So we got a certification from Google already, and we're running closed beta right now. If you're interested to participate in closed beta, please send a request through support chat, and we'll include you into the list of beta testers. This is where we would work directly with you to explain how it's working, and also just through the Zoom session, you would work and customize the setup and make sure that everything is up to the standards of Google. So you would get your listings pushed to GVR. Perfect. Richardson wants to participate, so please note that Nina, let's put this on the list.
Note it down. And also
cool.
if anyone else will be interested, just email us via support or message us via chat. So basically anywhere that you wish, even on our website, if you message us right now, so we'll be able to see it as well.
I also wondering if any one of you would be interested to actually go through the website that you personally created just to review and maybe do some suggestions. We currently considering to actually create a service product where we would be advising you on what else we can improve or what can be done on the particular websites. And so we want you to succeed, and we want to share our knowledge to best practices to you as a property manager. So let me know if you would be interested in something like Zoom session to review your own setup. Okay, so Marla's asking what is the cost? So right now there is no cost. So because we just testing the water, we're willing to just do the review free for you and get the feedback in response. Because what we're showing today, the website builder is ready to use product, but we constantly improving it, and we looking for real business feedback pretty much in order to navigate our further development. The website builder will be improved, and all the improvements that we deliver are going to be free for you. And we have big plans for that for this season. Cool. Marla wants to participate for the free session. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Richard so also. All right, cool.
That's really cool. So I have saved everything. So we will run a Zoom report, and we'll see all of your messages together.
Yeah, lovely. Perfect. Do we have any other questions skipped here? Let me see. Nina, do you see that?
Yeah, there is a new question. So how we can contact you for making the website? Okay, so pretty much type over here, because everything you type in, basically we see here, and we're gonna analyze what's being requested. So type your iGMS email address so we can have you on the list, and we'll reach out to you with a link to the Calendly, so you can select the best time frame that is working for you, and we can do the consulting session for you. Marla also asking are we actually a PMS system? Yes, we are. We call it iGMS. Not only the property management system, but also, mainly based for the guest management. So the whole setup is you managing properties and your guests for short-term rental as well, because not all PMS actually do that for the guests. Cool. Yeah, we have stream of requests now. That's promising. I will keep us busy. Just checking that. It's really good to see that everyone is interested in it, and also regarding GVR beta as well. So I noted a couple of users down. So
perfect. It's a big topic. Yeah, everyone goes to direct.
Yeah, I would say mostly 90% the users that I have contact with every day. So they are always creating a direct booking website, or they're in process of creating a direct booking website, which is really good to hear. And now you will also have an option to promote those properties over in GVR as well, which would bring a lot more attention to those websites as well.
Of course. It's after all, it's 16% or more you basically saving on the fees from the platforms, 16 to 20 pretty much. And with this recent introduction from Airbnb, additional 2% is going to be charged for the currency conversion. Well, those kind of money can go to your own brand, to your advertisement, to put in a brand and secure the local business, at least in your local area.
Also, we have a question. So do we get a new domain name on our website? So in terms of domain, you get one like a free customizable domain on iGMS, which is this one. Let me show it to you, which we like usually have for all of our websites, where you can customize it and with like our iGMS ending. But for example, if you'd like to like buy custom like domain, you can do that off the internet and then connect it to your iGMS website with no problem.
Yeah, if you're interested to, if you don't have your own domain name yet, but you're interested to build a brand, I think it's GoDaddy would be a good starting point for you. Or if you in a specific country, you might look for country-specific domain names as well. It does cost you something, but this domain is pretty much your brand. If you just started to build your brand, it's not a big of an investment. It's like $20, $40 a year, but pretty much your IP associated with the brand would be defined by this domain name. So again, I think this is where ChatGPT can also be very interesting as exploring the suggestions. If you have your company name already, maybe you can explore what kind of domain name can be selected for that. For example, .com area, like it's very busy. It's hard to find some short domain names that are still available. But talking about local business, you don't really need to have the short domain name. If you have specific niche, you might be selecting your domain name as a keyword for your local business. And this is where ChatGPT can be very creative with different forms. And all you need to do is just test it on GoDaddy if it's still available or not.
So we have another question. And what about managing the website? Well, iGMS will do it free of charge.
When you're asking management, so the technology itself is already included in your iGMS subscription, and by activation the website builder, you see the add-on that you're activating, and that's pretty much covering all the server expenses, all the technology expenses. We do not provide the service to manage it. What I mentioned today as a free reviews session, it's pretty much a one-time Zoom call, so we can navigate you and help you or get some feedback what your requirements are to help you actually come up with a pretty much final version or ready for production version of your website. But we don't do management itself. It's up to you how you're going to use this website further. And by using the iGMS itself, you get all the guests and all reservations and process this internally on the PMS. Don is asking. Don thought that the guests would be here and to hear about integrating the calendars. So the good thing about website builder is that all this integration of the calendars is already in the technology. You use an iGMS as your PMS. You connect your Airbnb, Verbo, Booking.com, and other channels, and direct booking is automatically connected to these calendars. That's right from the box provided by the system. If you only interested in the website builder and you currently use a different PMS system, you would need to switch over to iGMS. That's necessary. If you don't use any PMS system at all, or you use an Airbnb, it's very easy to set up. Airbnb is very easy to link to iGMS and start over.
Yeah, and as you can see in here, I was just showing that you have like channels. So Airbnb and direct booking channel, which will get actually automatically created as soon as you integrate your Airbnb listing or VRBO one as well. And as you can see, all the details are in it as well. So it's already like integrated. So as soon as you receive a direct booking reservation, it will automatically close the dates for you on Airbnb or VRBO. So you don't need to do like anything else.
Cool. All right. Also, I think I found one of the earlier questions. Do we need to use paid version of ChatGPT for that or DALI? I would strongly recommend to use paid version. It doesn't cost much, but with all the current hype on the AI, it's a lot of changes in the processes everywhere. The paid version would be recommended as it's a basic tool for you. Like consider this as a you previously had like to pay well you already had paying for in the internet provider for the internet. Now you're paying for this tool. It's not much, but it gives you a lot of tools and a lot of ideas. Consider this as a very low cost consulting agent that you can access anytime you need to and talk about any business aspects and brainstorm and get information. So if you don't have the paid version, I really recommend that.
And also with the paid version, you can also add like a lot of different plugins, which will also help you with it. So for example, in terms of like image creation, so you can use like different like popular like plugins like Canva to like design the presentations or something. Of course, you'll have like an image generator by ChatGPT itself. But you can also use like AI search assistants. Basically, there are a lot of different like plugins that you can also use, and not only use like ChatGPT like we did, but also use like different apps with it as well.
Cool. I think it's basically time to finish it up. I see a lot of requests, so please process that, and we'll send the links to personalized Zoom session on to review the websites. Other than
Yep.
that, it
So
was nice presentation. Thank you.
thank you, everyone. So I hope this was a like informative and helpful session to you. So as mentioned, we'll send out the recording with the link as well. We'll also send our like SEO guide that will help you that you can download, as well as the prompts article, which you can actually copy and paste the prompts directly as well with no problem. And if you have like any other questions or like think of any after this call, just reply to our email and like our support team will be more than happy to help you with anything needed as well. And of course, you have some requests as well, or have any ideas about maybe direct bookings or any features, so you can always share that with us as well anytime. So in that case, thank you everyone and have a nice rest of the day.
Perfect. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.